Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPs.
I'm Katie.
I'm really tired, and that's your fact for the night.
Do tell, why are you so tired?
I just moved all my things.
To where?
Another place.
Oh, wow.
Yup.
Even your cat?
And I'm Cameron.
Talk about the Twitter thing.
Please use the hashtag Geeks Corner and tell me how vibrant, youthful, and alive I look, and also the subjects we're talking about tonight. Talk Geeks Corner, hashtag go.
So the real question is, how much talking are you actually going to do? Because you look like you got run over by a truck and then stepped on by a cat.
You're looking
To
great,
put
too.
it nicely.
Yes.
Wow. To say you're looking wonderful.
I'm going to talk a lot now.
I expected you to do that laugh and then like, poof.
He said you look like you got stepped on by a cat, but like, that's just like a normal person.
That's
you
true.
Stepped on
Well,
by
I've
a
seen
cat.
his Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, the most days I am stepped on by a cat.
Yeah, that's
so.
what my cat does. He just lays, he's like,
I
meh.
got
Isn't
stepped on by a cat
isn't that
too.
generally what
I have
cats
that.
do? Is they step on people and put them in their place?
Yeah,
Yes.
they don't care
Okay,
about you.
there you go.
The great equalizer, cats.
Yeah, they don't care.
Any biscuits, welcome to our show.
All right, let's do a show. It's
get
weird to be
weird.
back to normal.
I know.
Normal.
I had this thought as I was putting together the show that we haven't done a normal show in
In
3
like
weeks.
2 weeks. I was saying
That's
that
crazy.
today.
Actually, it was longer. Were you here 4 weeks ago?
It was before
No.
Florida.
That's when we did the fake producer thing, and we acknowledged you,
I
even
mean,
though you
yeah,
weren't
was-
there.
totally
that was
there.
Halloween.
Don't
was
show
great.
behind the curtain.
Behind the
They
curtain,
thought
look,
Tyler was
guys.
actually here.
All right, Coco is coming out November 22nd. The
Coco.
preview is now at Disney California Adventure, along with the final trailer that was released in the last 2 or 3 days, I guess. And let's just lump it all together. Let's start with the experience of seeing the Coco preview, which I'm pretty sure Cameron has not, because he was busy getting run over by a truck and
Been
a cat.
super busy, friends.
I like the truck cat thing better
Truck cat.
than the move thing.
2K17.
Cat truck. Meow.
Exactly.
It's like an ice cream truck, but it meows.
Very good.
And it's
Anyway.
in slow motion like Austin Powers. But you know what I'm talking about.
Get out of the way.
So anyway, the Coco preview is happening at It's a Bug's Life Theater. It looks really cool in there because they took a lot of the set pieces, decoration, whatever that thing was that was over Plaza de Familia, moved it down into
cool.
the tunnel, and it just fits really well down there.
Good.
I think it's really cool. But the preview gives you a pretty good first taste at what the music's going to be like and what the movie's going to be like without giving the whole movie away for once,
Very
which
good.
I was very happy.
That's what I was going to say. I was afraid to see it because I'm very much looking forward to this film. And I hate knowing too much about these things before
I
going
would
in.
say, other than maybe Ant-Man, which also was in that theater, this is my favorite preview or sneak peek that they've done. It really didn't give away too much, and it did show the song that we've already heard in Plaza de Familia, but they showed it in context, and I thought that was really fun. What do you think of the...
Oh my goodness. So I have been taking in a lot of Coco information. I've been paying attention to all the tweets coming out of Mexico because it is already opened in Mexico.
Which was such a good choice, if I can
Oh
just
my
comment on that.
gosh. And so I've been keeping very updated, and I was reading all the tweets, and it was all very positive about how everything's being represented. And then I feel like seeing it, I was very pleased. Like, it's just, everything is right. And again, with the whole preview not giving it away, I almost have given up on seeing previews. Or I know when we see previews, I'm like, well, I'm going to give away some major last third of the movie for me.
Mhm.
But I felt like it was just an extended trailer that is like, here's just more of what you're going to feel. And for the last 3 days, I've had Remember Me stuck in my head.
Yeah,
So-
it was really all about setup, and it wasn't like, hey, here's how it ends also, and you're just not going to hear that middle third.
Very
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, I thought it was a very solid preview as well. How many times do you think you're going to watch it, the movie?
In theaters probably once, because holiday season is hard to keep like going to the movies because I'll be busy with work and people like their coffee or something. But I think it'll be one that if it does end up on Netflix before everything goes off of it, or I mean, who knows at this point, or if I have it on DVD, I think it'll be something that's just kind of on in the background.
People still have DVDs?
Yeah.
You know David's without vowels? Wow, that was quick. Thank
Good
you.
for you.
I've reached a zen-like state of
What's
puns.
in that thing?
Something good.
It's better than mine. Way better than mine. So rank it. I guess you can't really do this part, but rank it in the previews you've seen at the Disneyland Resort. What would you put it above or behind? Or
I would put it above everything.
so you think it's the best sneak peek they've done at
Easily.
the Disneyland Resort?
From the theming, I think that moving everything down to the queue for the theater.
Even over Tron? Did you see the Tron?
No. I wasn't even like alive when Tron came out.
Who's seen both Tron? No, the new Tron.
I know. I wasn't even alive when that came out, like 4 years ago.
Who's seen the Tron and the Coco preview? Was it better?
Coco?
Tron or Coco?
Tron.
Tron was a better preview. I actually think it might be too, just because it was a little bit more immersive and you didn't have things poking you everywhere. That's my one downside with sneak peeks
for
in that
immersion
theater.
in Tron, though, you just slap some glow sticks on stuff and it's gonna be fine.
Well, they had all the projections on the wall. It was really good.
You can't fault the theater because
Yeah, I
right
can.
now Thor is at Sunset Showcase.
I fault that theater for everything.
I hate that theater so much.
There you go.
I was sitting on the edge of my seat because I did not want to get stabbed at the
It actually is really funny watching people go and sit in that theater. Have you ever noticed, like, people sit on the very front, or they do this, like, weird, like, I'm gonna sit this way so my back doesn't touch here, and I'm gonna, lean forward.
We make jokes, but I find that corner crack that's, like, in between the sections, so I'm just casually, like, I'm just gonna sit on exactly this much.
It's a very uncomfortable theater, because you just know it's coming, but you don't know when.
Well, and it's Sunset Showcase does 40 things too, but it doesn't stab you. Like, it blows water and it spits, or it
I
blows
know
air
now
and
that
it
you
spits.
said 4D as in fourth dimension, which it is doing. I thought exactly 40 things is how many they do.
Every preview
show.
has
Exactly
40 things. You can count them. It's true.
New preview.
No, it's not. 1, 2.
We have the clickers that cast members
So you think
have
it's the
at
best?
parties.
I think it's very close between this one and Tron. I would, if they were both in the same theater, I would have a really hard time choosing. I think this one is going to be a much better movie than Tron, though, so I'm going to give it the edge. And it was fun watching everybody leave, too, because some of these previews, you get up and go, and people are off talking about the next thing or how slow it was or whatever it was. Like, they're not in the moment. And when this preview ended, I felt like everyone was talking about what they'd just seen, whether it was the song or some of the elements in the sneak peek. So, well done, Pixar. And it was a cute intro, too. It was the kid. I don't remember his name, but it was the kid.
Miguel.
No,
that like the actual
real
actor's
name.
name?
The actor's name. I remember it was Miguel. I don't remember the actor's name.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it. Yeah, I was like, Miguel.
He's so cute.
But he's
Yeah, it was
cute.
very good.
We were like, I wonder who's gonna do the preview, and then it was the kid. We were like, oh.
And he was really good. Like, I thought he was. Yeah,
He was excited.
He was having fun. This Sunday, we also said goodbye to Soundsational. Mickey Soundsational Parade danced his way into the night.
I've seen that parade because probably you, Mr. DAPs. I've seen that parade more than any other parade at
It's
Disney.
Mr. App's fault.
You should have seen Parade of Dreams.
They said
That one
have
we
been the
saw
era.
That is,
way
like,
more. Parade of Dreams is why Jenny and I are friends, I feel like. Is that probably accurate at some
Before
level?
my time.
So Mickey Soundsational Parade said goodbye. We've got the what is it, ACF Christmas Fantasy Parade coming this. I can remember the
Initials.
the initials. I'm like, what parade comes next? I don't know. It's that Christmas thing. Yeah, the Christmas parade that never ends. So, bless you, that was really loud. Wow. Live audience, everybody.
We're back.
They're very live.
Not so live cast on set.
So, is this the end of Mickey's Soundsational Parade, or do you think it comes back? If so, how?
It comes back after Christmas Fantasy and before Pixar Fest
So
starts.
January 14th.
I was gonna say, in
You
those
don't
like
think it comes back in January?
in those like 2 months that there's nothing, I feel like they'll be like,
Parade!
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the cavalcades they did before Parade of Dreams? That's what it was. They had the Mary Poppins cavalcade, the Princess cavalcade. Was there a third one?
It was the Ratatouille.
Was
Or
that?
was that before Celebration?
No, that
Is
was.
Hercules considered cavalcade? Or was that a
No,
foot
this
parade?
was. They would.
There's the Enchanted one?
They would just go up in front of the castle, do their little thing, and then go back down Main Street. There wasn't even the full parade route. Do you remember
There
that?
was one for Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
It
So it's Mickey, Mary Poppins, and Enchanted.
No,
Or not Enchanted, but the
Princesses.
Princess's Charming
And
thing.
the princess
Yeah.
one was interesting because they used Once Upon a Dream.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
It was I Know You, I Walked With You Once Upon a Dream.
Yep.
The gleam in your eyes is so familiar. A gleam
Yeah.
instead of a dream.
Yeah, they messed with the words.
Yeah.
So Jenny doesn't think Soundsational's ever coming back. She thinks it's gone away to where parades go in that big factory thing.
In the sky. Nice farm upstate where all the parade floats run free.
So gone forever.
Like 90%.
90% sure. What do you think?
It's much more cost effective and easy to bring it back. I think they're going to bring it back.
I already said. I think it's the same way I've made this comparison, but Pixar Play Parade, it went away last year, and everybody said it was done. Everybody thought it was done. It was this whole shebang. It had a big going away party, and everybody came to see it, and then it came back for like 6 months.
Okay.
So I think it's the same thing where they're going to be like, we have nothing until Pixar Fest.
My big
Sensational.
question is, where do people see princesses next year once Pixar Fest is taken over?
You go
And
wait
Mickey.
for an hour at the Royal Hall.
Like, to me, that's because that's what a parade does, is it gives you a chance to see all these characters you wouldn't see normally. That's what I liked about Star Wars Galaxy Far, Far Away, is you could see all of these characters that you normally wouldn't see, and you don't have to wait in line to meet them. You just wait in line and you get to see all of them.
I was gonna say,
Hollywood
they-
Studios?
Yeah.
I saw that.
It was
They
great,
have
wasn't it?
characters
Yeah.
that you can't meet.
Yeah, that you can't meet, and I am more than willing to, like, I think it's a great thing to put it in a place where everybody can see it go by.
That was the
Or on a
sorry,
stage.
sorry to go off on the tangent, but that's the one
Yes.
Boba Fett does cool stuff in, right?
Boba Fett
It was
does
kinda
cool
cool,
stuff.
yeah.
Darth Maul does cool stuff.
Everyone knows my
Kylo
opinion
Ren.
about Boba Fett. I kind of enjoyed Boba Fett
Right.
in that show. Like, it was neat.
Yeah, it was
But
good.
yeah, that's also the issue.
Oh yeah, he shot stuff. I remember
Yeah.
that now.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like, what did Boba Fett do?
He did more on that stage than he did in all the movies.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see with Pixar being everywhere next year where the royalty will be and where the Fab Five will be in a way that you can see them quickly without having to wait in a line just to meet with a photo.
Yeah, that's true.
That might be it.
Yeah.
It might be Town Square March. That might be the big thing at
Yeah.
12:10 every day or whatever it is. 12:45 now? Okay. 12:45. I could almost make that.
Noted.
That's cool. Okay, good.
The more you know.
The more you know. Other things that's going on around the resort. There's a lot that happened this weekend.
It really was.
So Thor and Loki showed up at Disney California Adventure. We got pictures thanks to Lizzie. Thank you, Lizzie.
Aww.
Yeah, she did great. She was like, "Hey, Lizzie, can I use your pictures?" And she's like, "Yes." So thank you, Lizzie.
It's a really good Lizzie impression.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dead on.
Good job.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Thor and Loki? Did you guys watch the pre-show?
No.
I haven't seen the
It's
interaction.
like the
I've only
30
seen
second.
like casual interactions of them being there. The dynamic they have is fantastic from what I've seen, which is great. And I love not only just having a pseudo villain, because Loki's not really a villain. He's interesting.
Do I smell an article?
He's complicated.
He's a tortured bad boy.
I like when you can have characters like that interacting in a public space. It's fun. I think they do a great job together.
I like too that they're taking what really is a meet and greet and elevating it to an experience, and I think that's an encounter. Okay.
An alien encounter because they're not Earth.
Heroic. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
This is gonna end up a meme or something. Is Miss Bailey C doing anything with
Go,
this?
Miss Bailey.
I have not been following Twitter
proud of
tonight.
that one.
We have 23 tweets since the show started, and I have not
And we
seen any of
haven't
them.
read any of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look to see if there's any.
There is a meme.
There is a meme.
Meme!
Let's take a look at the meme.
Meme.
You don't like porgs. Don't talk to me in my porg. That's good.
Yeah.
That's not it. Don't touch it. Stop it.
I really just want Cameron to throw. Where'd the other one go? Porgins go.
Dead.
There you go. Porgins should be in the show too.
No, he shouldn't.
Just because Norm is my porg and Porkins is your porg doesn't
So-
mean that Porgins doesn't get to be on the show.
So, this has transferred so much into my life that my coworkers ask me about porgs now. They go, "Why do you hate porgs, Katie?" And then they explain to customers what porgs are, and they go, "She hates them." And I'm like, "Why is this
Or that time
happening?"
we're all in Florida and your mom's like, "So you don't like porgs, huh?"
It was our first night,
You like
and she
porks?
went. So you like pork? And
Which reminds me, yesterday I'm at Starbucks and a guy literally came in and sold another guy a watch
it was in a cooler.
in a giant cooler. Like
Was he
styrofoam
wearing a large
cooler.
coat and was it hanging inside?
No, I was really
Sorry.
disappointed that he wasn't. But anyway, this show is getting away from us.
We rarely are on it. This is normal.
Is it ever with us?
Don't remind me about Parade of Dreams, Miss Bailey says. I don't know how many times I've watched that on DAPs Magic's YouTube page. Me too. I love
Go to
that
Daps
one.
Magic YouTube page and
That's
watch
a-
all the cool
that's a-
stuff.
And watch Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we've got Steven that's actually not talking about Geeks Corner, but he is wondering why he still only has 140 characters on Twitter. I'm
How
sorry
dare
about that.
you.
42. So.
Are you on the Twitter app or are you on a separate app? Because those aren't working always yet, or everywhere yet.
Those aren't working always yet.
So, Thor and Loki encounter experience is great. What other character encounter / experience would you like to see with like a little opener show followed by
So
a
would
meet
you
and
like
greet?
to? It's not what already exists.
New one, like completely brand new, doesn't exist.
Is Meet the Robinsons too far a callback shot?
No.
Okay, cool. Meet the Robinsons.
That's my favorite
Who
Disney
from Meet
movie.
the Robinsons?
Well, I think you could do the T-Rex. But that's part of the show intro.
I thought you were gonna say bowler hat guy, but
No, Bowler Hat Guy wouldn't be fun. I think you could have like the family out there and interacting, and that would
Okay.
be great. I think that'd be fun.
That's very cool.
I love Meet the Robinsons so much.
It could. It
you
could
can't
be,
say the same one though.
Do
so
you
who would
remember
pick?
the villain thing that they had at Frontier Ranch, where it'd be a random villain?
Mhm.
That, but for all the members of the family.
Okay.
That would be fun.
Kind of what they're doing in Disneyland Paris with their cavalcade or parade every day, where they have a random character each day
Yeah.
that
That's
leads
fun.
the parade. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I kind of want words are hard. I kind of want to see it with Inside Out, especially with Pixar Fest coming.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a really cute thing. I know joy and sadness, but like I think it'd be cute if you could get more of the emotions.
All the emotions.
That would be fun.
The gang's all here, but I think it'd be really cute if you could do like a pre-show thing with them and then meet and greets and what have you. Because there is a part of the Inside Out neighborhood that they haven't announced yet. So
We can hope. That'd be pretty
listen
cool.
to me, Disney.
That, or there's just a live reenactment of the first 5 minutes of Up. And
So they play Married
Wow,
Life and
that went
everybody's
morbid fast.
they play Married Life and everybody's like, "Aww," and they're like, "Oh, they're doing the whole thing. Oh no, they're doing the whole
They're
thing."
still going.
Well, they could just do it on Main Street every
Just
hour.
with the music, just that they jump in, and start live reenacting. Oh,
No,
I hope you get to meet Loki and Thor, Bailey, because you look quite excited by your tweet there. And I guess the return to memes are a success. Absolutely, that was
Yes, good
definitely
meme.
Return
when.
of the Meme, episode 6.
I wish we kind of had like scorecards for each meme. Like, wouldn't that be
Point
fun?
system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that one would have gotten really high scores. I feel like.
Yeah.
I just feel like we would have the actual scores, and then Cameron would be like, "Taco."
And tacos sound real good right
What's
now.
wrong
so-
with that?
No,
I have
but,
no
like,
problem with that.
Cameron would have like the food.
The
scale
reason
or the
Thor and
beer
Loki,
scale.
I'm assuming, are in the parks this week is because Thor Ragnarok came to theaters on Thursday night, and
Did it
Murray and I
Ragnar
went and saw
rock?
it. It did rock.
Fraggle Rock.
It 80s rocked. And neither of you two saw this, so this
I've
might
not.
be a very
You know, actually,
quick
if you don't
conversation.
mind,
Yes.
normally I wouldn't have much to talk about because I have not seen the movie. Do you mind if I actually?
You wouldn't have much to talk about, said
I know.
Cameron never.
Do you mind if I tag in a pinch hitter for this?
Please do.
Okay, cool. You.
Just gonna-
Cool.
just gonna-
Tag
yeah,
in.
tagged.
Tag.
I got a candle.
You're it.
I have no one to
So,
tag yet,
we've
I'm
just
figure.
I
tagged-
don't drink coffee, so here's my
Candle from Halloween last week. So we've just switched producers and co-hosts. So welcome to the team.
Thanks.
Enjoy, Porgans. Initial thoughts on Thor Ragnarok.
Really fun. Enjoyed it. It was a good time. Korg is hilarious, so it's my thought.
Korg.
Korg's the rock guy, right?
Yeah,
He
he's
was
also the director
ridiculous.
of the movie. It's the guy voicing it, which that surprised me.
Yeah, me
So-
too. It actually really surprised me because he kind of seems like a throwaway character
Yeah.
when you first see him, and then
Well, I spent the whole movie going like, who is that voice?
Yeah.
Like he sounded like familiar enough that I thought I knew him. And then I went through like the IMDb list and I'm like, I don't recognize any of these names until it dawned on me it's the director.
but
So-
doesn't it like I almost feel like it's something you do a cartoon with.
Yeah.
Like he would be a regular in, Disney XD. You could do a cartoon with
Was
that.
this his way to make sure he's in Infinity War? Be funny enough that they're like, we have to add him.
That could be. So in Thor Ragnarok, lots of bad things happen. Thor loses his hammer.
Hella things happen.
Yeah, that's true. What did you think, rating it with other Marvel movies, how do you think it stacked up to them? Because it was a very different tone of Marvel movie. Almost a Guardians of the Galaxy type tone.
I would put it... Because I think Guardians 2 is like one of the best Marvel movies happened in a long time. It's under that one, but like not too far. Like it's probably easily like top 3.
Top 3? And what would you put as a third top 3? So Guardians 2,
I
Thor
really
3,
liked Spider-Man.
and Spider-Man. Okay.
Like, I really liked it though, but like, I also really like Iron Man, and they were both in that movie.
The original Iron Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fair.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. And I like the ending as well.
Yeah.
I just like you started off very confident with that sentence, and you're like, I really like that one. I just didn't like the ending. Like you very much.
Well, it like goes, and then I was like, oh wait, that's the end. Like it.
Yeah.
That's.
I'll give you that.
I also second Captain America. I thought cinematically is really awesome. I think this one was more fun.
It's hard to choose. There's so many of them now that I'm like.
But the thing
I
that's
like them all for different
happening,
reasons.
it seems like what's happening, at least the last couple, has been they've been going more of the fun comic book feel as opposed to the big cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah.
And the Captain America movies definitely go more of the serious thriller, political thriller direction. And then Thor, Guardians, Ant-Man, Spider-Man are all going the more fun comic booky.
Well, it matches like I think the tone of the character. Like Cap is serious. So I mean Thor is serious, but like he's from space.
Thor was a very different character. I mean that would be my criticism of this movie.
If anyone saw like the Daryl videos that like went out during Civil War, like Marvel produced these.
Yeah, that's
They're
right.
online. And it's about what Thor was doing during Civil War. And he was in Australia with a guy named Daryl. They were roommates. And I highly suggest watching them. They're hilarious. And that's exactly how Thor is in these movies now. He's just like, all right, I'm here. I'm not super serious anymore because, like, whatever.
And I think if I were to have any criticism of the movie, that would be it. Is it was almost too much of a switch. If you hadn't watched the Daryl stuff, to go from what he's done in the past to where he was in this movie, he went from being this regal, kingly type
to just a funny guy,
to funny, very accident prone, comedic, brilliant. Like he was really a brilliant comic.
I think a lot of this they said was improv too, the movie, like,
and it was great.
Yeah.
But I think that would be my only criticism. I really enjoyed it though.
Yeah. I wish it was darker. Like it
needed a little more.
We're dealing with apocalyptic things for this species, and it was very funny the whole time, but I really expected
I agree.
darker stuff. Like, and I think Cameron's touched on it.
And they really sidestepped that.
Thor is supposed to technically die in the comic books in Ragnarok.
Maybe he does at the end of this movie. We don't know. Spoilers.
Who knows?
But Steven says, I mean, it's Ragnarok. Something pretty terrible had to happen. It's in the title. It's like titling a movie, Iron Man dies.
Yeah.
I don't know that it was the best title for the movie to be. I mean, it fit and it worked, but at the same time, I don't know that it. The tone that was set for the movie a few years ago, with the preview at the end of whatever one it was, is very different than what we got. Yeah. But it wasn't a bad thing. Okay, how many thumbs up?
2.
2 thumbs up. All right, thank you, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Tag you back out.
I'm gonna take my candle back.
Tyler, everybody. That's our producer. He keeps us working. Everybody got really quiet when Cameron came back.
No, because he took the candlestick and he tried to beat me up.
Holidays are beginning at the Disneyland Resort this Friday.
Christmas! What?
Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, all those things. I'm amazed you're not wearing a Christmas sweater or something tonight. I'm very disappointed in you.
Jenny, our
I will
resident
be all
Christmas.
I don't know. We'll be at the park on Friday, so if you want to find us, go for it. And we'll be filming as much as we possibly can in 12 hours or so like that. And then we'll be killing my computer as we try to upload them all. But anyway, we will be doing that this weekend. What are you most looking forward to at the holidays or during the holidays at the Disneyland Resort?
Oh man, there's a lot. Is it cheap to say atmosphere? Yes. Like I'm most looking forward to having a Christmas tree and walking around with like something pepperminty and just looking at stuff. Like that's it. That's my.
You just want the Bing Crosby experience.
Yes, that is a wonderful defining way of putting that.
Thank you.
2 things. One of them isn't confirmed yet, but garland across Main Street. 1. 2.
We can hope.
We're waiting.
Singing Christmas Fantasy with Jenny.
I feel like
every
we
parade.
need Garland Watch 2017
2K17 Garland
It's
Watch.
not there yet.
every day. Click, not here. Click, not there. Hey, it's here.
I saw a rumor
Just kidding.
that it's going up tonight. That was a rumor I just saw on Twitter.
Tweet at us if you see it tomorrow morning.
Someone go fly a
Opening-
drone above Disneyland Resort.
Be there at opening and get a picture and
Someone
send it to
call
Daps
Judy and find
Magic
out
and
if she'll
we'll
be
post
there.
it. Caitlin will post it for us on our Instagram. It'll be great. So you're looking forward to Garland. You're looking forward to
Singing
singing.
Christmas Fantasy
What
with
about
Jenny.
Fat Cat Swingers are going to be
Oh, I'm
playing
so
at
excited.
Disney California Adventure. We're very
So good.
excited to see them.
I'm
One of
excited for-
the best bands to find. I know they're playing, I believe, at 6:45 on Friday night. So make sure to check them out.
Big fans.
They're great.
They
They are probably. They will have more fun this Christmas season or this holiday season than just about anybody at the
Oh,
Disneyland
definitely.
Resort.
And everyone will
Christmas
have fun
Fantasy
with them.
Parade is always a lot of fun. Fireworks is fun. Snowp is fun.
Snoop!
What else is fun?
Snoke is fun.
Food.
Viva
Food is
Navidad.
fun.
Viva Navidad. Food is fun. Yep. Viva Navidad's a lot of fun. Yeah.
It is.
That's why it's so good. Elves are fun. Santa's fun. Yeah,
Country
there's
bears
tons
are fun.
going on. Country Bears are also fun. I think it'd be by Grizzly Peak again. That was great last year. And I just like, what's your favorite area music during the holidays at the Disneyland Resort?
Main Street.
Main Street.
I'm gonna say it's pretty close with Buena Vista Street for me now.
Good too, 'cause they never did that.
They play a lot of the classic Rat Pack
Mhm.
stuff over
Yeah,
PBS,
it's
right?
so
Yeah.
good. And Bing Crosby, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Favorite Main Street Christmas song or holiday song?
The la 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 one.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on a video for that. It's going to
No,
be
no, we're
amazing.
not,
Murray and I
actually.
have a fantastic plan, and Tyler, you might have to help us.
Sure.
It will be
Congratulations!
Live on air. Congrats, you're doing it.
because that never goes
Over
badly
again.
for us.
No, you won't.
Um,
Actually, not
I
allowed.
will let you in.
It's not allowed. Okay. Yes, but we'll be there on Friday, so make sure to stop by and say hi if you're there.
Nice.
And the real Clocky will be there on Friday too. So
Yay.
say hi to him too. I don't know if he even watches the show, but
It's fair.
he's got a great Instagram handle.
But he follows
so
us, so.
check it out. Other news for this week, and the final news we'll cover tonight, is the Lion King cast for the non-live action live action remake is out, and I think the biggest news came out was that Beyonce is Nala.
Yes.
And how do we feel about the cast?
Good choices all around from, and not just Beyonce, because the internet has lost their minds.
I think it all comes down to James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
honestly,
one
the
of best
moment they
casting,
had
yeah.
him, I'm like, I don't actually care about the rest of the cast.
Pretty
I'll
much.
go watch him.
Yep. I mean, there was some John Oliver for
Yeah.
Zazu was, I thought, a
Excellent
great
I
choice.
think that's a really
Because he already is him.
It's the
Yeah.
most posh British
Yeah.
person you could choose for that. I'll admit to an unfamiliarity with about half the names on that list, and it sent me to go look at some of the other things they've done, and I'm very excited to see what they're going to do because of that. But I like that I don't know everyone. That's and I'm glad
Yeah.
I'm going to be expanding my familiarity with some very, very good actors.
What do you think
and
of
actresses.
Seth Rogen as Pumbaa?
That's the only one I'm a little worried about.
That me too. That was the one where my eyebrow raised. And I was like, huh, Pumbaa, huh? I mean, it might be great.
But if he
Yeah.
just shows up, like Seth Rogen is human Pumbaa. Like, I mean,
He
it's
is.
just the way he doesn't act in movies. He shows up on set
Somebody's
and
gonna
reacts.
tweet that Seth Rogen is human
Don't.
Pumbaa.
But I don't think he acts when he comes to films. I think that is just, I mean, look at every film he's in. I mean, he's got it down. He does the Seth Rogen thing.
He does
and
that.
he's very good at it. I'm now picturing Seth Rogen.
So you're saying it is gonna work?
I think it'll be okay as long as it can play well enough with they cast what's the gentleman doing
Billy
it?
Eichner.
Yeah.
Yes, he's gonna
Yeah.
be great. He's
Yeah.
gonna be great.
See, I
great.
didn't question that.
Yeah,
yeah.
but I worry about that dynamic together because it's not so much that he can't do a Pumbaa. It's that I think that there needs to be a synergy between those two characters, and I worry about that.
Yeah. It'll probably work out. I mean, at the end of the day, they're not even going to really do anything together. So they probably record at separate times, and through the magic of movie making, it will
But
all
James
be
Earl
fine.
Jones is the most important casting on
Definitely.
So, final topic that I'm just throwing in because I'm allowed to and I can because I sit behind the desk is Star Wars The Last Jedi comes out in a little bit over a month. As we build towards meeting Norm's family.
Don't touch him.
that. Especially lovingly, just
No, it was like It's like back of hand caressing. I gotta go, guys. I hate this.
Anyway, expectations for the movie, and who does not survive this movie?
No one survives, especially not us. The Porgs.
No, who's the one that's gonna die?
Leia.
You think Leia dies in this movie?
Yes.
I think they pulled the punch and just kill her in 8.
Even though they've said they haven't re-edited it because of her death.
Yeah, I think there are gonna be flashbacks in 9.
I think that they were planning.
So you think she's gonna die, but we're not gonna know she's dead at the end of this movie?
Oh no, we're gonna know, but in 9 they're gonna be cutting back to stuff from before.
I think that was the original plan.
Okay.
They were gonna kill her in this movie, and then they
Okay.
were just gonna use 9 as
Okay, so you think Leia's gonna die?
Force Ghosts.
Yep.
That's what both of you think?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna go with General Hux, but okay.
No, I think Hux is gonna be Act 1, 9.
Twin.
That would be my guess.
Okay, well, I'll give you that one. That's great.
Actually, you know what? The one I would like to see
What's
most.
going on?
He's starting
I would like them to kill Snoke in 8. Wouldn't that be a great choice?
Like kill off Snoke in
yeah,
8 and
just done, and then you
kill
have
off
to go
Kylo,
from there. Yeah,
Kylo Ren in 9.
maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it has to be Rey. Maybe it has to be Luke. I mean,
Well, I won't go into spoilers that Kathleen Kennedy is already given, but
oh, well.
those answers have already been answered a little bit.
La, la, la.
Connect the dots.
I was never good at those.
That's okay. We are
was
running out of
misunderstood.
time for tonight, so Cameron, do your thing.
Please go to thegeekscorner.com if you want to see all of the rest of this tomfoolery and chicanery that we do.
Go to dapsmagic.com, check out articles of
That was
everything
good.
that happened this week, and subscribe to our mailing list.
Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and find us on social media as well, because we'd love to connect with you, and it's fun, right?
Yeah, we want
I would hope.
friends.
Yeah.
We're
So
pretty fun.
anyway, we are out of time for tonight, so we will see you next week, and we will see you around the corner.
Bye.
Here at DAPs Magic, we believe it's awesome to be a geek, especially a Disney geek. So we make videos that cover just that, whether it's Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, Indiana Jones, anything like that, we might do a video about it, especially Disneyland. So if you like those kinds of videos, make sure to subscribe. We'd love to geek out with you. Also go to dapsmagic.com where you can read our coverage about all of those same things as well. But most of all, we just love to geek out with you, and we'd love to see you in the parks. Make it a great